What's good, Ken folk? My name is Galen Turner, and I just want to talk to you about my first 90 days being an HBCU content creator. It's been quite a ride so far. Starting this YouTube content creation journey has been exhilarating for me, and I'll explain why. For me to even get to this point right now, it was a 6-year process, and that was of my own doing. I was overthinking it. I was overanalyzing everything. And my first tip to everybody is don't overthink it. You can do as much research as you possibly can. My best advice to you is just start. The sooner you start, the sooner you can fail, the sooner you can figure out what works for you and what works for your brand. There's going to be some ups and downs in this journey. My first 90 days has been quite interesting, but the second thing I want to share is give yourself grace. You might not have all the answers. You might not understand everything, video editing, and things like that, but just keep going. The next thing I want to share is do not work in silos. You have a tribe. Find your tribe. You'll be able to bounce ideas across each other, give each other advice, what worked for you, what didn't work for you. Find your tribe, whatever your niche is, find your tribe. For me, HBCU specifically, I basically tapped into my network of my old Jackson State colleagues and friends and people I went to high school with, and they went to other HBCUs. So I tapped into my network. And from there, my friends and colleagues tapped into their network and expanded to mine. So do not work in silos. Find your tribe, reach out to people. Don't be afraid to reach out to people. That's another thing. The next thing I want to share with you, everybody's not going to believe in your vision. The people who are close to you, they may or may not believe, they may not understand what's going on, but you have to believe in your vision. So when you ask for help in certain areas and you're not getting the help you necessarily thought you were going to get from certain people, don't let that discourage you. It'll be the people that you least would think will want to contribute, will want to help, will want to participate, will want to collaborate. Just lean into the people who lean into you. And don't worry so much about the people who said no. Sometimes they have their own lives going on. Sometimes they just don't believe in what you have going on. Sometimes they don't see the vision until they see the numbers and the analytics behind what you're doing. That's okay. Just lean into the people who believe in your vision, collaborate with folks who want to be a part of what you have going on, and continue to move forward. Don't hold it against your family or friends or your circle who may not want to be involved or may not understand or who doesn't want to contribute. That's okay. Keep going. Keep going. Throughout this whole process, from content creation, from collaborating, from video editing, you want to be your authentic self. Speaking of being your authentic self, I needed to interrupt this video because I noticed I didn't share one key component, and that is have fun. Have fun. If you're not having fun as you're creating this content, you're doing the wrong thing. All right, keep the party going. And you want to make sure your voice and your style is shown and it exudes through everything you do with your content creation. Because people are going to believe in you before they believe in whatever product you're selling, whatever service or event you're trying to push. Be your authentic self and build your brand. The other thing that I've learned that I alluded to earlier is collaborate. That's a big deal. Collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. You're going to learn from other people. People are going to learn from you. Your brand will grow as you collaborate with others and you invite others into your world as well. You'll bring in their audience to you and you'll bring in your audience to their audience as well. So it's going to be mutually beneficial. Another thing, act your wage. You may not have all the big budget. You may not have all the products, camera, lighting, all that good stuff. That doesn't matter. Going back to what I just said earlier, your brand is your most important thing. and people will believe in you before you get all your video production and everything set up. Just believe in yourself first, believe in your brand, and push your brand, and everything around that will grow as you grow. And people will appreciate that. They'll see your growth and they'll see your maturation along the way. That's a part of starting a new channel, right? The last thing I've learned in this 90 days is your numbers may not show, but you will have to believe in your content and believe in what you're doing. If you don't have the passion for it, then it may not be what you should be doing. Because if you're doing it just for the numbers, if you're doing it for just the views, you're not in the right space. You have to be doing something that you do for free. Now, eventually, if you continue to do it and believe in what you're doing, the monetization will come. But I don't let that discourage me. I just trying to find new ways to reinvent myself and what I'm doing within my own brand, right? I'm going to continue to be me, but I want to grow and evolve as well into a new version of me. These are some of the things I've learned over these 90 days after just trial and error, mentorship, people talking to me, all these ideas that I've come up with, these things that I've shared with you. Some of them are not of my own. I just have to give credit where credit is due to some of my colleagues. I listen to them through the interviews that I've done and just the nuggets that I've picked up along the way. Come on, take this ride with me. Enjoy my content that I have so far. And I assure you, I'm going to keep getting better and better. Thank you all for watching. Peace.